Yo, what's going on? What's up, YouTube, man? You guys already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Sports God TV, where we talk sports like religion. If you haven't already, make sure you hit that like and subscribe button, man. Click that notification bell so you can get notified when I upload. Share the content, jump in the comments. Let's get it cracking. I know it's been a minute, man. I ain't done a boxing video in a little bit, but I'm back because we got a special event cooking and cooking off before the Thanksgiving holiday, November 16th, which is a Thursday. Yes, you heard it right. A Thursday, November 16th in Las Vegas, the fight capital of the world at the T-Mobile Arena, man. Between none other than Shakur Stevenson. 20 wins, 0 losses, 0 draws, and 10 wins by way of knockout versus the Dominican Republican Edwin de los Santos. 16 wins, 1 loss, no draws, 14 wins by way of knockout, which has a 88% KO rate. All right. And this fight is for the vacant Devin Haney's vacant WCBC belt. We know why, because Devin Haney is a champion in recess, but that belt got vacated because we know December 9th, he's gone up to 140 to fight Regis Prograis. You know what I'm saying? But will this be Shakur Stevenson toughest fight? Of course, we don't know yet. But when I look at Edwin de los Santos, obviously with the 88% KO rate, the guy has power. Probably the hardest puncher that Shakur Stevenson has ever faced. Mind you, okay? I have always spoken highly of Shakur Stevenson. I think he is one of the, if not the best defensive fighter in the game today, on top of being one of the top 3, if you go back and check out one of my videos, the top 3 most offensively skilled fighters in the game today. Skills and intelligence go together hand in hand, and I believe he's at the top of the crop when it comes to that aspect in the squared circle. But the question I pose is, will this be Shakur Stevenson toughest fight? Tough in this sense that he's fighting a big puncher. Coincidentally, both of them are southpaw fighters. Edwin is a slick kind of fighter. I wouldn't say he better not go in there with the mindset of thinking that he's going to outthink or outbox Shakur Stevenson. That has proven to fail for most fighters. Matter of fact, all fighters that Shakur Stevenson has faced, he is a savant inside of the squared circle. The thing is, and it's hard to really hit Shakur Stevenson, don't get me wrong. I haven't really seen him get tagged, like, really ever, it seems like. Not getting hit to the point where as though he's hurt. He's never really been hurt at all. He's barely even been touched for the most part. And I think if I can go back, I haven't even seen the man lose a round. And I guess it all depends on how you score the round. But I mean, he's outlanding every guy that he fight. They just miss, you know. But this fight is going to be different. Edwin is going to hit Shakur Stevenson. The question is, when he get hit with the shots that Edwin de los Santos throw, can Shakur Stevenson chin hold up? We don't know. I don't even know if Shakur Stevenson knows if his chin really can hold up versus an opponent like that. But we shall obviously see. I don't doubt Shakur Stevenson's boxing IQ, ring generalship, his skills, the talent, the intelligence. I just don't doubt that at all. Um, and I think he goes into the fight fighting the way that he normally fights, which is collecting data, still fighting at his pace, dictating the pace of the fight, keeping range and distance. He's a master at that. And until he can figure out your timing, what you go for when he feints, he's just calculating the data before he really tries to dominate a fight. Edwin, on the other hand, his game plan, it needs to be just simple. Don't think you can go in the ring and outbox Shakur Stevenson. It's just that simple. You got to fight a fighter's fight. You're a guy with an 88 KO percentage, okay? Obviously, Shakur Stevenson has some pop in his punches. There are plenty of boxers that talk smack about Shakur Stevenson's power. Obviously, he has 10 KOs. That's not a lot of knockouts, considering he got 20 fights, okay? But at the same time, the opponents that Shakur Stevenson face, it's not like they just running up in there either. Kind of reminds you of a fighter that always compares to Shakur Stevenson to, doesn't it? Yeah, Floyd Money Mayweather. A lot of people talk about, he doesn't have the power. He doesn't have this. He doesn't have that. But at the same time, they're not itching to run up in there and get hit with that straight right or that check left. They're not running in there. Just point blank. He got some pop to keep you guys up off him. Even those that, try to muscle him and just come forward. A la, what's my guy name? Chino. You know what I mean? Chino. Oh, Chino. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Yeah, so and Floyd, dominated that second half of that fight, and then obviously the second fight, he clearly won. But at the same time, now before I just dive in a little bit more, the undercard is very interesting too. At least one of the fights, Emmanuel Navarrete, 38 wins, 1 loss, and 31 wins by way of knockout artist. He's fighting Roberson Conciaco, a fighter that fought Shakur Stevenson, that went the distance, but he got put on the canvas, and Shakur Stevenson came away with the victory. So that should be an interesting contest leading up into the main event. Like I said, man, this fight is on a Thursday. Wow. Thursday. I got to make sure I take off Friday, man. I might, stay up a little late and watch that. But at the same time, how I see this fight turning and panning out, I think, again, the best way for Edwin de los Santos to have an opportunity in this fight, he obviously has a puncher's chance. He has an 88% knockout rate. But to go in the ring and not think you're going to outbox a boxer, not outbox Shakur Stevenson. You're going to have to fight a fighter's fight. From the Dominican Republic, you got to come in there on some G-code, straight up. Not a slug. Don't expect a slugfest, but at the same time, you got to come in there with calculated punches with power behind them. Accuracy is key because Shakur is one of the most accurate fighters as well in the game. And his punch placement is second to none in the game right now. And you're going to get hit just like he's going to get hit. The question is, with Shakur, all I can say is, does Shakur just beat Shakur Stevenson? Contain the range and distance, calculate the data, counter like the way you do, and once you figure out the timing, kind of walk him down. Over time, if a guy keep getting hit with accurate punches throughout the course of a fight, they tend to break down. I expect a really exciting fight. Probably is going to be one of the best fights that Shakur Stevenson has had so far in his wonderful career, his rising career. And I look forward to seeing the outcome of the fight, man. Who do you guys think has an edge? Of course, Shakur Stevenson is who he is, the Newark, New Jersey product, stepping into the ring against Edwin de los Santos. Now, Edwin de los Santos, though, his last fight, I must say, the only fight he lost, it was a split decision that went to the cards that he lost to William Foster. Currently, Edwin de los Santos is 9th on the pound-for-pound list. But his last fight versus Jose Venezuela, right? He got dropped in that fight in the second round, and came back off the canvas and knocked that guy out by the third round. So that lets me know a lot when a fighter can get knocked down and be hurt pretty bad, but can recoup, and finish the way that he finished. That shows a lot, not only heart, that shows a lot of being able to come with another plan, come with another game plan, and it shows a toughness and a grit. Like I said, we haven't seen Shakur Stevenson get popped, so we don't know how he react when he get hit with a big shot. Trust and believe in this fight right here, the way that guy fights Edwin de los Santos, Shakur Stevenson is going to get hit. Skills pay the bills. It's your boy, Sports Guy TV, where we talk sports like religion, and I'm out. Until the next time.